did we use it? What did it do? What purpose did it serve? Any ideas? Anybody? What's that? Keep the pace. Excellent. What else?
Motivation.
Excuse me?
Motivation.
Okay. Anything else? Communication. Excellent. These are all great examples of why fife and drum was so important. Mainly it served as a form of communication on the battlefield. Not only on the battlefield, but on the marches and back at the campsite. Fifers and drummers had a certain amount of beats that they had to learn. It was part of their duties to serve actually for the military. They would have to learn basic commands such as reveille, musician's call, first call, form up for breakfast, for lunch, go get wood, go get water, time to march, turn right, turn left, fix bayonets, prepare to shoot, fire. All these are commands that would have been taught to the fifer and the drummer. They would play those commands, and those could be heard much louder than any type of voice commands on the battlefield. When you have cannon fire or musket fire and people yelling, a human voice can only travel so far. But if you use the fife and the drum to relay your communications from regiment to regiment, you can get one command out very quickly, and it was very effective during the time period. They used it all the way through the Civil War, and after the Civil War, the bugle came out, and the bugler was able to carry a little bit further, so they replaced the fife with the bugle. So, now that you understand why it was so important on the battlefield, back at the campsite, it was also used to raise morale, like you said. It could be played not only in the campsite, but on the marches. When you have to move troops for long marches, 10, 20, 30 miles, that can be very wearisome, and you can get tired and you can start not wanting to participate. But if you have something playing, such as a fife and a drum tune, it'll get your mind off the pain and you can continue on marching. But it also helped regulate the pace of the formations of movement. Everybody had to stay on step, and that's what the drums would help do. You notice that we have two types of drums here today. We have a snare drum and a bass drum. The bass drum is the one that's worn directly in front. It has a much deeper sound. That was typically played on the beat so the soldiers could stay on step. Boom, 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 boom. So it served a very effective purpose. So that's why fife and drum was used during the American Revolution. Now what we're going to do